Hello, Ageless Beauties. Nikki here, and welcome back to my channel. This is Unlet Yourself Go. This channel is for women 35 and older, or any woman actually, who has decided that they have started to let themselves go, and they have decided, forget it, life is too good, things are too beautiful, I am too valuable to just exist. I intend to live. And that includes, of course, beauty, health, lifestyle, wealth, and everything that just makes life awesome. The video today is about something pretty interesting. I don't know how many people out there are like me, but I am the type of person that will hold on to something I like and do not bother to change it until it just really needs a change. And I'm at that spot now. I've made a change and I wanted to go over that change with you and introduce it. I might kind of be late, to the market for this thing altogether, but just show you what interests me, let you know why I changed it, and why it might be a good thing to make changes when your spot is to stay in a more comfortable place. I also want to bring a face update. So I wanted to point out that we have been at this for a little over a month, and if you notice, my darkening around my chin has diminished a lot. That is just getting altogether better. It's not feeling at all textured. My skin is extremely clear. Even this scar is starting to lighten up and go away now. My skin is looking plump and smooth, and I am very happy with the results. So that is going great. I feel youthful. I look youthful. I'm feeling super happy. A lot of that has to do with the things we've been speaking about. Making sure stress is like a no-go. Just loving our care for ourselves on, the most basic levels, because I haven't started any super skin routines that cost expensive retinols and vitamin C's or anything. And it's not to say I won't try these things, but these are the basics. These are, number one, acknowledge how much you love yourself, you care about yourself, and you want to be beautiful, and you want to be youthful, and you want to enjoy life the way you want it. You want to age the way you want to age, and not just let life have hands at you and just be at something else's feet. So I wanted to make that bit of an update, and I think things are going great, and I'm really excited to see how they pan out, because I started with really bad skin, especially being dry and kind of crepey-ish. Started to plump it up and get it all nice and renewed. I went through the mineral makeup that took me backwards tenfold. It was even though I got any texture blemishes cleared up quickly because of my routine, you started to see the underneath scarring very quickly where it did its damage, and now the scarring was being pulled to the front. And it just was, patchy and miscolored. The look of kind of freckles that I was dealing with for a very long time are fading, and that is awesome. So that is on track. I hope a lot of you ladies are on track with that as well, or going with it so that you can see the wonderful benefits of the results and feel it as well. Now, back to my upgrading. I am the type that holds on to things if I like them. And I was insanely the only one with this bad boy. Remember this? Remember this? It was the iPhone IS Color or something like that. I can't remember the name. I can't even remember the name. Lord knows when it came out, 2014 or something like that. And this took me a long time to upgrade from my old iPhone with the rounded corners, remember? And a fat rounded back. I can't remember. Still have that one downstairs. Still in plug-in and charge condition. So insane. So insane. But this one I held on for a while, way too long. And finally I needed something that was a little bit bigger and something that had a bigger capacity for photos and whatnot. So I upgraded to this, which is the 8. I think I upgraded to this in 2017. I think it was 2017. Pretty sure. And, this is the 8. And it was bigger, and it served its purpose, and it had a pretty much, decent capacity for photos. And I'm also recording on the other one. I have a red one and a pink one because I have my business phone and my personal line on both of these phones. And finally, I've decided to upgrade to this, which is the iPhone 12 Plus Pro. I believe that's what it is. And the reason I upgraded it to it and it's kind of like the highest line on the 12, and I don't know, they'll probably be coming out with the 13 tomorrow, who knows. But I finally decided that, you know what, I need a bigger capacity for making videos, because now my phones keep getting stuck and you don't have enough capacity all the time, and the videos aren't that good. You know, my problem with always trying to focus in. I can never get you a good focus, and I just feel like getting a camera right now might not fulfill my purpose, because how I go about the day, how I take the videos, the convenience and ease I need of having my hand kind of free or not being encumbered by a camera, it just didn't seem practical for me right now to get a camera, unless I'm going to need to later. I don't know. I'm hoping I could just pull it off of the phone. But according to Apple, this phone has an amazing camera, even to take night shots and some other things that blur out the background, some other really cool features. So I'm hoping that this will serve as my camera, as well as my mega storage capacity, as well as my double phone, because I do understand that this phone can hold both of my chips. So I can have my business phone and my personal phone on one phone. Now that was reason enough to upgrade. Upgrading was super easy. I've been with AT&T for so long. They really should adopt us by now. And of course, when you finance a phone, you can either pay off the phone and just upgrade to a new one, or you can trade it in. I don't know. I never traded in, but I never need to trade it in. It's always paid off before I upgrade, because I hold on to phones for so long. It's a little bit insane. But yeah, so let's open it and check her out. So this is it. It comes in this box. And I wanted to say a little bit more about upgrading. Everybody probably knows this already, but I want to make mention, because there's also a lot of ladies like me that really do not that tech savvy and not really caring about the latest trend and stuff until you choose to, and you just don't know these things. So the iPhone is extremely expensive for a phone to me. Regardless of what I like to buy, and it may cost up in the thousands, I think they need to deserve it. And I'm not saying that they don't, but these are one of the things that to me are very expensive. This phone was $1,400. But with Apple, as you probably know, every time you upgrade, you only have to pay like $100. I think mine was $112. And then they do the financing thing, and then they just add it to the bill. It just feels easy, and it just feels like it doesn't matter, and you don't really have to stress out, buying things outright if that's what you prefer. Some people prefer not to have a monthly bill. Me adding $40 to the monthly bill is not a big deal. I think I prefer it that way, but you have options, so you don't have to really come out of pocket and say, well, I'm not dropping $1,500 or $1,400 on the phone. Okay, so let's look at her. Ooh, pretty. I am already liking, look at that camera game. What? That looks like a really impressive camera. I am not going to lie. My goodness. Okay. So before I go on to the phone, oh my God, they're so cheap. What the hell? So it feels like, I don't know. I'm annoyed. So I see I have the plug, right? You have the lightning plug and that end, which doesn't even look like a traditional end to me. Let's see. Come on. Oh, strange. So there's a lightning plug on one side, right there. And then on this side, it's like, I guess one of the latest plugins, because I've seen it on my kid's Switch. I've seen it on the iPad, my son's iPad. But what is insane to me right now, and I feel like totally annoyed by it, I don't see a main plug. Cheap as crap. I am so sick of these companies making you pay all this money and that they can't give you a plug to plug into the wall. Annoying. I don't know what that's about. I don't even know how I'm going to charge it. So that sucks. So I already have a complaint. Peed. $1,500. God damn it. Give me a plug that fits into the wall. Really? So then we have also, again, they started giving us the key to open the phone. Oops, nails are scratched up and need to be done. To open the phone, I missed those because they gave it with the pink phone I showed you. the color, the whatever it's called, the IS color or whatever. I remember having this key to open all the phones with a bunch of the iPhones, and then it felt like when I jumped to the 8, they didn't have it. And they have, of course, their little I love Apple sticker, because I'm supposed to stick all my stuff with Apple, which I do not do. And we are on to the phone. So this is it. I have no idea how to charge my phone. I guess now I'm going to have to be obligated to buy one of those chargers that you just sit it on. God, these people know how to make money. Seriously, we all need to learn how to make money like these people. Okay. So we have the on and off button right here, and it's labeled. Let's see, labeled. So the on and off button is right here, and then volume up and down. And no, I'm sorry, that was the ringer. Ringer up and down, volume up and down. Power button on the side, right there. And I don't see anything else I'm so familiar with or need to know. I see the lightning port, and then we're going to peel it off and just check it out. Well, I gotta give it to them. It is handsome as heck. I am totally loving that. That's nice. That beautiful gold, that's something. And that camera is, everything. I think I'm gonna forgive them the bullshit cord. No cursing. I think I'm gonna forgive them the BS, not give me a charging port for my phone. Even like, it costs like your 13-year-old, your 15-year-old's first used car. Like, seriously, come on. But okay, let's put it on. And right here we have where I have to put my little key thing to pop it out to use my, to put in my SIM cards so that both SIM cards could now work on one phone. And that's another part that I'm pretty excited about. Having both phones ring, personal and business, on one phone, and not having to finagle and carry around two. Okay. Will it charge up? I don't know, because I don't have a charger for this. So I'm holding it down and rebooting. Hello. And it's going to go through this user thing. Hola. And the rest of them, which I don't know. Hello. I don't even know what's going on up here. You guys see that light? So I'm not sure what it's detecting. It's not funny. You can only see it in the camera too. It's detecting something, it appears. But okay, so let me slide up. I'm going to choose English, and then my region, and then it has a quick start guide. So the quick start guide says, bring your current iPhone or iPad near this iPhone to sign in and set up. If your other iPhone or iPad doesn't show options for setting up this iPhone, make sure it's running iOS 11 or later and has Bluetooth turned on. You can also set up this iPhone manually. I want my numbers and everything off the phones. What I don't want, what I am like freaking sick of, is having all my photos go to the newest device. It's like so senseless, and then I lose half the memory that I would have had, or photo capacity. So I think I'm gonna set it up manually, and well, let's see if they have options. So let me bring it nearby. So here's the old one, looking crazy now that we're looking at it. Wow, that's crazy. And I just saw it. It just came near it and popped up, and I scooted it down just as quickly. So hopefully it'll come back up. Let's see. Okay, let me take it off and try again. There it is. It pops up by itself. Continue. Connecting. Waiting for other iPhone. Position this image in the frame of your other iPhone. Oh, there's like a camera. What the heck? Okay, hold your new iPhone up to the camera. Gotcha. So I have to hold my iPhone up to the camera. Like, let me see if I can help you guys see this. So let's see, blah, 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 like these. It's pretty high speed. Now it's saying finishing on new iPhone. Keep this iPhone near your new iPhone while your information is transferred. That's pretty cool. That's like really super easy. I thought that was pretty cool. Hope you guys got a good shot of it because I didn't know what to expect. So I hope I caught it good in camera. Now it says enter my passcode from the other iPhone. And it is setting up. Now it says it may take a few minutes to activate your phone. Okay, so now it's giving me a Face ID prompt and the continue prompt. It says iPhone can recognize the unique three-dimensional features of your face. I'll put setup later in settings. I don't want Apple reading my face, sorry. Technology is getting a little bit too far as it is right now. I don't think I'll volunteer for it just yet. And then transfer your data. So I can directly transfer my data during setup or finish downloading it later. I'm going to go with download from the iCloud later because it's saying if I do it now, it'll be 35 minutes. So that's kind of a long time. Let's get that done later and just set up this phone. And then hopefully I can choose not to put all the photos on there. Terms and conditions, blah, blah, blah. The thing that nobody ever reads. And they give you like 700 pages and doesn't make any sense. And we all just press agree because we want a phone. Can you imagine never having a phone because you don't agree with the terms? Setting it up. They want my password for my iCloud account. Okay, restore my apps and data. Nikki's iPhone was last backed up yesterday. Would you like to back up now so you can restore your new iPhone with most recent apps and data? I mean, I guess I will just store it. It was just yesterday, so I suppose. You can restore the following settings from Nikki's iPhone or customize them individually. That's really cool. I'm going to customize. It says get the latest features, security, and improvement by updating iOS automatically. I'll put continue. I will put enable location services. Oh, one of my favorite things in the world about Apple is Apple Pay. I'm not gonna lie, that is so super easy. You go in there and use your phone to pay for everything. I have to say I love that. So I'm going to continue. And it has credit card, debit card, Shanghai Transit card, whatever that is, and Smart Trip, Washington, D.C. I don't know what those are. The transit cards. So now you can also, if you're like, that's pretty cool. I guess if you have a Metro system that accepts it, they have your Metro system card on here. So I just do my credit card, debit card, and they're, wow, I love it. They're all there. So yay. I did not have to do much in that one. Cool. Add different cards, set up later wallet, and continue. That was easy. Okay, I'm gonna have to set it up later because they're asking me to get all my cards, which that's just gonna take kind of long to do that now. Siri, set up later. iPhone analytics, help Apple improve its products and services by allowing analytics. I guess I'll share that. Same thing with the apps. Now they're asking me to restore from iCloud, which I said I would do later, so let's see how that works. They started doing it. I hope that's just something much quicker than the 30 minutes they said before. Hi, okay, we are back almost 2 hours later, and the phone is finally finished setting up. After a few different things, welcome to iPhone, swipe up to get started, and my phone is now a mirror of my other phone. So how cool, just downloading my apps and setting everything up, and that is it. Most importantly, we are going to cut this video off in just a little while to see the difference in the video quality. So that is it. I am now going from one old phone to a new phone. They both have the same screen. The old one was red. This one is pink and gold, very pretty. One is rounded, one is square. The size is almost the same, pretty comparable, maybe a tiny bit bigger, but the screen is a lot larger in this one because it takes up the whole phone. And the camera difference is the most important. This is the camera that I'm using now, and this is the camera on this phone. So that's probably going to be the biggest difference maker to me on these two separate phones. The front camera, I don't know if it's going to be a difference. So that's it. Those are the phones. Now let's see the difference in the camera quality, if there is any. And this is the camera on this phone. So much clearer, much more beautiful. I think I can do a lot of things with this camera. I'm impressed. So those are the reasons I upgraded. I realized I needed a really good camera, and it might serve to be in a phone that works just as good as a good camera for the most part for my needs, and have more storage capacity. And that was my reason for upgrading. It was easy to do. It was super inexpensive based on your plan. You know, they pretty much work for everybody that way. And kind of happy with my upgrade. Hopefully it won't take me another 8 years to upgrade to another. We'll see. But that's my video, guys. Thank you so much for joining me on the fact that I am a keep the same phone for a very long time person to someone who has finally upgraded for purposes that meet my need. And I don't want to keep thinking things like, why do I need a better phone? If the fact is I simply need a better phone, it should be part of the Unlet Myself Go. Get the better phone if it's what you need. So that is it, ladies. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and bell. I will continue to bring you things. And at this point, I would love to know any suggestions you have, things you would want to see as I go through this transition. And please, of course, comment if you also took on the challenge of this transition for yourself or have tips, you've done it before. Anything you want to share would be wonderful. Other than that, I would like to wish you a wonderful good night, and I will see you tomorrow.